Hey guys, welcome back to Insight Tennis Tour Stroke Series. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the volley, and we're going to give you 3 simple tips that are going to add tremendous power and control to your volley. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Click the notifications button so you get all the newest content as it comes out. Check out our website at insighttennis.com. All right, so let's go ahead and dive right in. So we want to talk a little bit about the volley today. We're going to give you 3 simple tips to help you add control and power to that volley. First and foremost, you need to have soft hands on the racket. Most players hold the racket too tight when they're volleying. So the grip, as we all know, is the continental grip. This is the most widely used grip. The easiest way to find that is bevel number 2 on the racket here. This is bevel number 1, bevel number 2, index knuckle, bevel number 2, pad of the hand, bevel number 2. There's your continental grip. Now, the next thing, I want to have really soft hands on the racket. This is the first key tip. Most players hold the racket too tight. Secondly, most players don't allow the racket to release back before contact. If you watch all the best pros in the world, they do have a swing on their volley. Okay, it's a big myth in my opinion, and a lot of misinformation out there that players are being told to keep their arms and their hands out in front and leave them out in front. If you watch all the best players in the world, you're going to see that there's swing in the volley, both backhand and forehand. So, first and foremost, soft hands. Number 2, I want to make sure that when I take my racket back on the volley, I get back to this position here. As the ball is coming, I want to release that racket back slightly and then come down into the ball. Okay? This little release is a huge power source. So again, I'm here, I'm going to release the racket back, make contact out in front, come down into the ball, and I'm back to my ready position. That's the second tip. The third tip is I want to stay connected with my shoulder. Okay? I'm not advocating to have too loose of a wrist that your wrist is moving around like this. I want to make sure that I'm connected with my shoulder. Okay? You notice that I'm connected and I'm swinging essentially with my arm and shoulder as a unit, as you can see there. Okay? So, in review, number 1, soft hands on the racket, always. Little squeeze at impact to maintain racket control. Number 2, let that racket release back. So I get to this position right here, I'm going to release that racket back and come down into the ball to make contact out in front. And number 3, stay connected with your shoulder. So you make sure that you're volleying with your body and with your shoulder and not just your wrist and your arm. Try this the next time you guys are out there in the court. It's going to add more depth to your volley, more power to your volley, and more consistency. Appreciate your time as always, guys. Thank you for your time. We'll see you next time out on the court.